Welcome back. My name is Kaz, and I am gradually learning the true nature of spite. This is Let's Play Sonic 2006-2012. We'll start on 3, 2, 1, play. Oh yeah, D rank. I thought they did rather well through that one. What? Also, his score was higher than the D at the... whatever. They cleared an act. Oh, sweet mercy. Some sense of furtherance in the sequence of things. I'd like to say progress, but it's just extremely sardonic to say that. There is a rather good gif that someone made of the previous sequence of Eggman typing, just sort of like doo 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 doo, say, waving his head back and forth. I know I often wobble my head back and forth when I'm typing. Wait, why did any of that happen? What? Wait, we ran through a castle town. Why did... Oh, don't talk about the in-between times of games. Whatever. He is a video game villain. He has stuff. Who cares how he got it? It's irrelevant. Wait, who is that? No. Oh, no. Please, no time travel. No. Whoop. Pulled him out of the black. Time to drink. Oh, please. This is the worst part of any kind of time travel plot in a game, is the discussions that it spawns. Time travel is an implicitly foreign concept as applied in science fiction to, like, everyday life. It doesn't even have a good analog. We're just completely unfamiliar with it. It's a poor excuse for the writer to make up rules and shove them down our throats. Discussing them after the fact of what real time travel would be like is really, really dumb every time. Thank God they're talking about candy instead. Sandwich making kit. You mean like a kitchen? There actually was a kind of one down the hallway from the lab that they're in. He might have actually been able to raid the fridge. Kind of weird to think of. All that craziness accomplished getting back here. Why was Eggman's ship blowing up again? Um, what? Whatever. Oh, good. You put the camera inside him and it failed to render him. Whoa. Excellent. So there was at least one straight up good idea in this whole thing. Given that they have NPCs, they should have that NPC. That's excellent. Is there music to this? I can't hear anything in the soundtrack. Well, that turned out to be crappy. Oh well. At least it was a good idea to have an NPC that looked like that and called himself that. It's rather charming, really. Well, that was entirely pointless. The man that they're referring to was named Tingle. It's kind of a weird story all itself that I won't go into, but that was genuinely his name. He was an impossibly bizarre person. If you ate something that had onions in it, and then threw the remains in the trash, I mean, you take one of those like styrofoam containers with the food in it, right? You eat it all and put, throw your trash away. He would smell it. He would smell onions, and then he would leave the room out of fear of the onions. That was Tingle. Now, this seems to be a longer loading screen than any of the others so far. And now, black screen. Oh, wait. Did it crash? The magical murder lab. I think this is also before My Little Pony took on a sinister double meaning. Alright, well, now that we've experienced that, I guess that's part of an LP too, is to experience the full game. Every corner and cranny and feature to it. Every story and backstory and developer commentary. That show is really all about the car. A lot of Dutch angles. I think the sideways O is supposed to be reminiscent of Sonic speed dashing to the right. Ah well. It's a crooked O. Who cares? It's perhaps the only good thing you can say about the game. We're still doing the challenges. I wonder what kind of response they got to those challenges. I mean, those are the most interesting kind of things. Is make a video and then you can present those videos in the thread. And or really any kind of damage, come to think of it, huh? I see a little blue man running. My mind wanders. Well, they are towers. Hmm? Did that count? I can barely hear the bell noise. They turned the game audio way, way down. Metal Gear. Down you go. Oh, it had better not be. Talk to the man. No, you have to talk to the man. Oh, different man, I guess. He rang the bells and the way is open. Hooray. You know, actually, with the time travel conceit, they could have done some really cool stuff with the parts of levels that were on rails. Where, since, it's on rails, but it looks like it isn't, because Sonic does that a lot. Like, way too freaking much. They could make sequences where you go in little, like, time holes, or, like, reality is breaking apart, or whatever, at the end of it. And, you see, like, yourself in a near future, and then you become that, and then you become the next one, and then you get through that segment, and it would be kind of like Time Splitters that way. That had a pretty good, pretty fun little happy-go-lucky kind of conceit to the time travel. But this is just idiocy. Like, it doesn't matter that we went back in time to get here. It's just the next place in the sequence. Oh, go on about depth perception, please. It's quite annoying. Always gives me such a hard time about it, and here he is going on about how it's not that big a deal. No, no! One obstacle to my immediately homing attacking everything. I am miserable. My name is Pokecaptain, and I am mad. Oh, just go on already. Jeez. I never kid. Goats have kids. You were supposed to get on the ball, you moron. Well, That was obnoxious. Try not to yell so loud, matey. No, stop it. Say anything other than that, you're going to fail. You should have seen that coming, man. Oh, wow, you tried really hard to fail there. Alright, go for it. Coward. I never kid. What? And they just throw you into having tails. That's kind of cute. Hmm. Man, I might have to take another break after this one. It's also relaxing at this point. I don't know why. Maybe the game and commentary track has finally resolved to being boring rather than just bad. Actually reminds me of a set from Blue Dragon. Blue Dragon had a couple little sets like this. It was also in the bad guy's base, so I wonder that wasn't, I could have gone my entire life without hearing that. Harry Potter. What? If your juice is real juice, it says so right on the bottle, man. I mean, if you're gonna, like, wholesale make things up, at least, like, have some sense of anything. Why does Sonic get to teleport to Knuckles? Ew, man. I didn't realize this Let's Play was so raw. All my friends are gross. They were talking about frosting cakes with butts and other butts and children. Child butts. Checkpoints. See, really, they should have had Medibot play through this segment because it's a character with limited flight. That would have jived with him, I think. Why not do strafing runs? That's perhaps the most admirable and fun thing available. Anything? Do I win the prize? Was that a secret contest? Why won't you die? He still hasn't killed that one guy. No, that's the checkpoint. You don't want to be there. Doesn't mean anything. Get the ring and move on. I once again renew my objection. Yeah, the mistake of that is making the attack have all these models that it creates and not immediately destroying them. I have the same problem with Diablo 3 a lot of the time. I gotta admit to being kind of lost here. What are they doing? Oopador? Yeah. Huh. Then the Russians will be the first into space. Oh man. He's talking about breakfast. Although it does raise some interesting and oft unheard of ideas. I did hear that the idea that you're supposed to eat a lot at breakfast, like most important meal of the day or whatever, that's just false. It's not. It's made up. You don't have to eat breakfast. And it doesn't surprise me at all. There was a time when I couldn't eat breakfast. I'm still semi there. I can't really eat anything when I wake up. But yeah, it's basically a construction of those who make and sell cereal to try and get you to feed it to your children more and eat lots of cereal. They're just trying to sell their product. You know. But anyway, just it's not all that hard to eat well. Just eat real food, not too much, mostly plants. Although hearing about breakfast does make me hungry again. What? You can... No. It's like he's in some kind of nightmare. And so am I. I'm here with him. Oh my god. It's gone back from boring to being so aggressively bad. Man. And then later there was Sonic Unleashed, and they formalized all that. Wow. I didn't even realize how formative that this game was. Oh man, climb on some more walls. I need it. Do it. Climb on walls. Destroy boxes, I guess. A switch. Oh no, a section where you have to use the homing attack a couple times. I know you'll hate that. Just leave him be, grab the ring. Screw him, who cares? Switch to Knuckles. Alarm. Like, did no one test this out either? Did they not realize how crappy it was to, like, homing attack things? Probably could have ignored all that, huh? And, you know, go fast. Something like that. There's a speed panel right there. Jeez, this is painful. I actually had a roommate who would play Diablo 2 with me. Yeah, that was a long time ago when I first played Diablo 2. And I was the same way as him for a while, but I eventually got over it, and now I'm completely cured. But he was the kind of player who had to kill every single monster. Now, when you're playing around in the first two playthroughs, that's fine. But when you get up to the third one, when everything is at its highest level, including you and all that, and there are more total monsters and they have more abilities, it's it's extremely tedious. And there's often, one or even more monsters that are just too powerful. They're all generated at random by procedures, so they can have just randomly really, really powerful abilities and be something that you can't deal with. So I would run away from that kind of monster, and I would be like, oh, I don't need to kill you. But I think Poke Captain has a little bit of the old murderer in him. It's just gotta kill.